Check it out, y'all. I did not move to a new city. I did not get a new manager. I didn't pay for another course to become more productive like this. I changed my environment. It changed my mood. It changed my process and how I was making music. I was going about my days to be more productive. It changed the speed at which I was getting things done. And it's something that costs $0. So if you're feeling, hey, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you need a change, feeling like you're unproductive or you want to get things done, or you're just, like, just in a funk, one of the easiest things that you can do is change your environment. So I'm gonna give you guys like a little quick story. I've been working on doing some music, producing a lot these past few years, even though I started off having like a phenomenal team. And I still rock with those guys, man. Still rock with some of the people that, man, I feel like they the best in the game. But due to circumstances, hey, I'm here working by myself. So day in and day out, I'm in the studio motivating myself to come to the computer, not only just to write songs, to produce them, to mix them, to master them, to come up with the content. And that's a day in and day out thing. Sometimes you go through a lot of seasons, without getting any rewards or any recognition. And you got to find a way to keep yourself consistent. A couple years ago, I moved into a new house. Most of the time living here, I was working on getting my space feeling good. One thing I understand is when you make things easier, when you make things more inviting, then you're going to want to be in that space more. The more that you're in the space, the more that you do things in that space, the more you do things in that space, the better you get at those things. The better you get at those things, the higher probability other people will like it, higher probability that you know what I'm saying, you can become an expert, one of the top in the fields at that thing. So most of the time it's like I've been just trying to rearrange my room. And through so many different trial and errors, I finally got my room feeling amazing. It felt great. But the problem was 3 days later, I bought a drum set. So I got to feel the space of having a perfect room for 3 days, even though the drum set was what I wanted and it was an amazing addition to the studio. It was counterproductive because it made my room more cluttered, especially when you're looking for creativity and you want to be as creative as possible. It feels good to have high ceilings. Sometimes it's good if you're stuck writing, whatever you're writing. You could be writing something for school, for work, for the newspaper, a song, production. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's really good to get out of nature because there's so much creativity. It's no ceilings. It's like it's limitless. The same is true for the opposite. When you're in a very closed, claustrophobic type space, you feel limited. It can sometimes feel like the walls are closing in on you, and that's not what you want being a creative. So what I noticed is that, hey, I wasn't liking the vibe. I moved my computer out and I was doing some editing and I realized I didn't want to bring my computer back in. I did not do any music. I was not as productive as far as being like a actual music creative. I was doing a lot more clerical work outside my studio because I didn't want to go in there. It just didn't feel good. It didn't feel fly. I made up my mind. I'm going to clear out my space. I'm going to make this conducive for me being creative. Like, I don't care what it takes. And man, I'm telling you, as soon as I took the drum set out, as soon as I rearranged my room just a bit, and I wasn't even finished rearranging the room, but I was just standing in the doorway, just looking at my room like it was my child that just scored the winning touchdown at a football game. Like my child was just valedictorian at graduation. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just looking like a proud parent looking at my room. Couldn't wait to get in there. And that night, like I hadn't even did any music in days. And that night I went and I ended up making some music in my studio. And I ended up finishing the song. And I'm dropping the song actually this Friday. If I hadn't moved that drum set, if I hadn't taken the action, you know what I'm saying? Who knows if I would have been finished? I would have wanted to drop the song this Friday, but would I have? I don't know. But it came down to my environment. The beautiful thing is I filmed that, me talking about it in my latest vlog. I'm gonna see if I could put it up here somewhere. It's definitely going to be in the description. But you can definitely check out that vlog of me moving the drum set out. Now the room being more clear. Now me getting to work immediately, and the thoughts that were coming to my head, and how I spoke to my audience, saying like, man, it makes a big difference. And I'm reading a phenomenal book right now called Atomic Habits. I don't know if you all have read the book Atomic Habits. If not, man, I highly suggest reading that book. It says something to the fact of like, environment is the invisible hand that shapes behavior, something of that nature. That's like a quote in that book. And it has a section talking about how your environment is so important to you. There's been people, for instance, eating unhealthy, or you go to the grocery store, the environment, you want to eat healthy. It's kind of hard because when you're in the checkout line, they got a lot of pops, they got a lot of chips right at the checkout counter. So you're sitting there in that eye level, they'll have treats, that are scientifically addictive, for everybody. Stores, they put toys and things for kids at the bottom at their eye level. The environment shapes the behavior. So therefore, now people, I might not have been craving Lay's chips. I might have came into the store for batteries, but guess what? Because the Lay's, where it is put, the layout, the format of the store, I'm now engaging in eating something that might be, what I'm saying, just addictive behavior. If you want to work out, please do not make it hard to find your workout clothes. You know what I'm saying? Get your gym bag ready and put it by the door. So you ain't even got to think about it. Make it very easy to do the right things. Make it hard to do the things that you're trying to give up, or the things that you know are bad for you. All that is really part of your environment, how you're shaping your environment. Again, my room did not feel amazing. Not only was it cluttered, but it's like I had to do too much to plug this in. I had to go around the drum set to get this. By the time that I felt like I wanted to end up doing something, by the time I got to it, I didn't even want to either do it, or I forgot the idea that I was setting up for. Almost a year ago, I worked construction for a company, and we were putting together a new build for a big company. And I was like, they not playing around. Like, they had the whole place set up so seamless that you couldn't mess up if you wanted to. I mean, we had to tape the floor to say, hey, walk this way. We had to make an area for the trash can. We had a sign for the trash. Then we taped off where you put the trash can at. There were areas where you put your water bottle at. Like, you didn't have to even move your head. Everything is right there, and it is perfect. There should be no collisions. The break room is completely, totally away from everything else. So if you're on break, you're not messing with production whatsoever. I mean, it's like, damn, they taking it this serious here. And that made me look at my own business. You look at a company that's like a multi-billion-dollar company, and then you're looking at your own business like, if I want to make a percentage of the money that they're making, like, I definitely got to take things a little bit more seriously and be a lot more intentional. So now when I walk in my room, me shaping my new environment, I ain't got to do anything. Like, all I got to do is sit down. My chair is damn near face toward me. So as I walk in, all I got to do is sit down, turn around. I'm at my computer. My microphone, I don't have to get out a mic stand. If I want to produce on a keyboard, I got a MIDI keyboard right in front of me, or if I want the big boy, you know what I'm saying? Then all I got to do is just turn to the left. I got that. I got my drum machine. The only thing that will make my space better, not the only thing, because I could think of a couple more things. But man, I'm on a Mac, so I only get so many ports. Kind of make me want to get a PC, because a PC you get 792, 849,000 gazillion ports to do what you got to do. On a Mac, you get like 4, and you like, damn, if I gotta charge the bitch, one's for the sound, you know what I'm saying? Like my interface, then I need my hard drive. I just got one more port, and I need to plug up either this MIDI keyboard or this drum machine, or you know what I'm saying? But anywho, back to the story at hand. With all that information that I had, like knowing how I felt, I listened to my feelings, and that's something that we have to do as well. We have to learn more. You know what I'm saying? Like understand if I'm feeling like I'm got writer's block, I know going outside scientifically that helps. Working out scientifically that helps. Getting more sleep scientifically, some of these things help. So you got to know like those givens. I'm blessed because I paid attention to my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I listen to the triggers, the signs. Something got to change. Something got to change now. When your body tells you to go, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to do something, it's time to do something. So my body told me like, it's up on you, man. Everything is up to you. Ain't nobody holding you back from anything. Ain't nobody holding you back from living your best life. Ain't nobody holding you back from having the body that you want. Ain't nobody holding you back from getting your space feeling right. You know, you gotta pay attention to these triggers. Whatever don't feel good. Ain't nobody telling you to stay with the same person. Ain't nobody telling you to stay single for fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out there. You know what I'm saying? Look the part, feel good, look good, and then you're gonna attract somebody for you. For you, whatever you want in life, you can get. And it's up to you. And for me, it was, hey, I don't like my space, so I changed my space. I changed my environment. I got the clutter out, and that's a lot. There's the ways that you can do this. Again, you can declutter, get rid of all distractions. You know what I'm saying? If you know you need to work, get your phone out the room, get the PlayStation out the room, get the TV out the room. That's one way that you can do it. You can rearrange your room. You can make sure, like, okay, I'm making it too hard for myself to have to do X, Y, and Z. So let me make it easier. The more decisions that you have to make in a day, the more fatigue you're going to have. There's a such thing as called decision fatigue. So sometimes you got to make it just easy on yourself so that you can just come and be creative instead of saying like, oh my God, what do I got to wear? Now I got to get the cords out. Now I got to get the microphone stand out. Now let me pick this up. Now my desk is dirty. I got crumbs on the desk. Like, no, make everything inviting. You got to be your best ally. You got to be your best friend. Like future you, always think of future you. And I love when I think of future me. I don't do it all the time, but I try to. It's like if you come and you wake up in the morning and everything is clean, you're gonna be like, damn, thank you. As opposed to me coming in my studio and it's horrible. Then I'm gonna be like, God, now I gotta clean up. I'm already tired. Almost like the getting gas. Don't wait to the don't wait till the morning to get gas, y'all. You gotta get it the night before. I'm still working on that one. I really messed myself up a couple days ago. I was like, damn. And it's like, you know it. You like, "Oh, I should just get the gas, but I'll probably go back out tonight." You don't go out that night and you run late the next morning. That's how the universe works. Is that Murphy's law? If it can go wrong, it will. Gotta learn from that shit. Sometimes switch your environment completely. Like sometimes we put too many things in our environment. Like things start blending in. Like, okay, this is the room where I'm reading. It's the room that I'm making music, but I also watch TV and hear and play video games. You don't know where one begins and the other one ends. You know what I'm saying? Or if you got a small place, it's okay. You can, okay, at least over here is where I read. Over here is where I'm making music. Over here is where I don't know, draw anime. But you got to start being intentional because it's a reason why successful people stay successful, why broke people stay broke. You know what I'm saying? One, they make it easier for themselves. Yeah, sometimes rich people they got money and they got people that can help them with X, Y, and Z, so they ain't gotta juggle and multitask. But a lot of times they are pretty disciplined. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times broke people, man, they broke because they don't care about the little things, and the little things is what matters. You know, it really is. It's so corny. All them corny things is real. It's the free throws at the end of the game. It's boxing out. It's that one box out and it's that one rebound that will win a championship. See what I'm saying? And it's once you start taking your space intentional, you start taking other things intentional. It's like you just got to start taking things seriously, even like working out. I don't care what it is, it's going to be a domino effect with something. Something is going to domino affect you to be better and more intentional about the next thing. But until you start being intentional, like you can't compete. If you can't compete, that's where frustration sets in because it feels like you can't win. When you're broke, when you're tired, when you're overwhelmed, you don't think clearly. And you need not only space in your space, physical space, you need space in your mental. You know what I'm saying? To have ideas. You know, you need space in your room in order to have ideas. And what I'm trying to do is motivate you all to take a look at your space. How can you make one thing to make your space more productive? Hey, do you want to lose weight? Put some water, like get all that other shit out the man. It's a bag of chips that I want to eat right now. It's that yellow. I know the color yellow. Y'all know the color yellow of Lay's chips, and it's calling my name, and I might eat it. But if I'm really not trying to eat Lay's chips, it's like, damn, I need that out of my, space. If I want to practice the guitar more, get it out the damn case, get it out the guitar case or the guitar bag and put it out in the middle of the room. So it's like you got to see it out of sight, out of mind, insight in mind. I gotta come up with something to rhyme. Insight, I'll figure something out to rhyme with that. But yeah, environment is so many things. Again, your people, your friends. How is your environment? The people around you. How is their energy? Energy is part of your environment. Get anything that's in your way out of your way, and a lot of that deals with environment. Make it brighter in the room. Clear some stuff out. Put the things that you need, like a pen and a pad right there. So right when you walk in, you're ready to write first thing in the morning. You get up 5 minutes earlier, and there's little rewards. Like you can give yourself like little rewards there. I don't know. You might like bubble gum. Put your guitar by the seat. You know what I'm saying? On that seat, put a thing of bubble gum. You can't motherfucking say no to the bubble gum. So you're gonna get the bubble gum, sit down, and that's a mental trigger to practice the guitar. And again, I really love the book Atomic Habits, what I'm reading now. Take some time out and read that book. In the description below is a link. Yes, it's my affiliate link. So everything that I'm reading, I make sure that I make available to you guys. So hey, if you click the link below, you don't just get like a phenomenal book, you helping out the channel as well. But like I said, I ain't just putting something out there that I ain't reading myself. Like this is my journey that I'm sharing with y'all, and I'm feeling like the things that are very beneficial to me because I'm not fucking around, man. I'm gonna be one of the best musicians, one of the best, most impactful artists of our time. And this is the steps that I've taken and the steps that I'm taking every single day to ensure that. But yeah, that one decision to change my room have helped me in that moment to finish my song, create a song. And that song is coming out Friday. It's called The Counting to 100. I substitute taught. And I realized, man, a lot of these kids need help counting to 100. But it's also cool. Like I think as an adult, I really like it too. So I can't wait for you guys to check that out. And then you'll be able to be like, damn, man, that was cool that, you know what I'm saying? Like her, learning something about herself, paying attention to her cues, taking some action on that to help her to finish the song. And that's why we got this song out now. Got to take action. In order to get some action and get movement, you got to take action and move. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. Like I didn't want to take up too much time. I just wanted to pop in and give you guys like an experience that was so beneficial. And in the vlog, like I showed a video of the room. I didn't really show it before, but you got an after of the room. Since then, I put my record player in the room. Man, okay, just bear with me now. I put my record player in the room, and that was outside because I didn't have any room for it. I put the record player outside, and that's been outside for like almost maybe a little over half a year, almost a year. When I got the drum set, as soon as I put the record player in, I'm sorry, as soon as I got the drum set out, I finished the song that I was working on, and I ended up making a new fly beat. You know what I'm saying? Just off of now having the record player in the room. Got rid of the thing that's least productive in the room. I created space and I brought something in here that's going to be more productive. That made a world of difference. Two things that would have never happened just from that one decision. And I think even though it's changing your environment, you do get power from that, creating power from that. It's powerful. But I think the main thing is knowing when change is needed and paying attention to yourself, getting away from distractions long enough and having enough quality time with yourself so you can get to know yourself and you can get to know those triggers and get to know when your body is telling you that it needs change. I think that's the most important thing here. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, baby. Hey, please let me know if you've ever needed a change, if you felt stuck, Like, what do you do, or have you ever changed your environment? Whether it's taking something out, putting something in, rearranging, like what have you done to get into a better space? But hey, I love y'all. Till next time, man. Peace.